My name is Jason Winnie and I am a holster maker. You know, I'm not a saddle maker. I'm not a boot maker. I'm a holster maker. I've been doing this professionally for almost 20 years, just under 20 years. My goal here is to build leather and build holsters to match the quality that's coming out of Nighthawk. I mean, you're talking top of the line pistols. My grandfather is Don Hume. If you were a cop back in the 70s, you at least heard of him, you know, if not used his stuff. If you look around the shop, that green was painted top from the ceiling to the floor, every wall in my grandpa's factory. Because from what I understand, he read in some article somewhere that that shade of green will make you productive. So, all right, we're gonna paint every single wall in here because I want everybody working their hardest and being motivated to do what we're doing. And so that was what became known as the Don Hume green. And when he retired and the place sold, a lot of the workbenches were there, and I went down truck and trailer because it's free lumber and benches, and so I did. And everywhere you look, so even in the workbenches is some of his legacy. I just decided to be inspired by what my grandpa started in me and take it to my own level. So when I go, first step into getting anything going is to select from the sides of leather the best parts for the application. You've got to use the best materials, the best leather that you can possibly find. And yeah, I can be a little picky when it comes in that this is going to work and this is not. I'm looking for any kind of scars, any kind of insect bites, any kind of piping. It's kind of telling me a story. You know, what's the best area? What does this particular hide have going for it? Working with leather makes every single one of them a little unique. The accuracy is key, not just with your needle, but all the prep work up until the sewing stage. Your stitching. If your stitching is nice and tight and straight, you know, the distance from the edge, I take pride in making sure that it's an even distance between there, and it is a small detail. This double stitching around here adds a little bit more support for the pistol when it's in the holster. It is, in my opinion, it's cosmetically beautiful. It does make for a little bit more rigid, a little bit more sturdy of a product. Reinforce this area because it's a high tension area with your belt. The tunnel loops, or I call them the hidden belt slots. To me, it just makes for, especially in the exotics, it just makes for a cleaner look. It has a way of kind of floating on the belt, that floating aspect. I take pride in trying to do the best I can to make no seams be shown, to dress that edge, to not have dye bleed over onto the front. I do depend on its final owner to put it on, to put the gun in there, and over time this holster is going to bend in a certain way. It's going to carry that pistol in relation to the person's hip. Different body types, it's going to sit a little different, it's going to bend, it's going to break in a little bit different. So I depend on that customer to kind of actually do the final form fitting to do that. And that's something that's cool and unique with leather.